Hello, Nigel Tenini here. Oh. So before I get started, I was just in the middle of a recording session, and instead of doing it the usual way, I thought, you know what, I'm going to start doing it live on YouTube, not only to document the process of what I produce, but also to develop my skills and to get myself out of my comfort zone. I feel like sometimes when you're doing music, you can get into a groove and then get into a comfortable spot, and I never want to be there because, growth and comfort do not coexist, as they say. So tonight what I'm doing is I'm just working on a beat, and I'm still playing around with it. It's really basic at the moment. It's not done, but I'm working with the synth and I'm working with a drum and rehearsing certain lyrics that I've written before, but just memorizing and developing vocally. So it's really about vocal delivery tonight more than anything else. Also, I can't really see your comments just because I've actually got the phone, now that I think about rookie mistake, I got the phone the wrong way around. But that's okay. I guess I can switch it actually. I'll just quickly switch it, so that I can see comments and answer correctly. I can answer if anyone comments on it. Okay, so I'm just going to put it this way. Yeah, there we go. And so now I should be able to see it from there. If not, I'll just reach in. But what I'm going to do tonight is I'm just going to play a few beats. Oh, that's better. So I'm just going to play a few beats. Put it down a bit. So I'll just play the beat and then pretty much rap over it and just keep memorizing what I've got so far. And of course, let me know your feedback. I will always consider feedback as long as it is constructive. So, alright, here we go. Anyone can make excuses, what about solutions? Just like anyone can talk, how many can prove it? Waiting for a handout when handouts are not approved here. Your dream is not a fairy tale, you gotta put the work in. When I say work, I don't mean just on the surface. The deeper that you go is how you conquer your emotions, leading you to be okay with not being so perfect. But don't get me wrong, pursuing it is always worth it. Leads to feeling sure, not just always uncertain. But how we find ourselves, you gotta trust the process, where every step back brings greatness into motion, where every breakdown brings up a stronger person. A little bit more learned version. Life is just a maze, snapping out of its inertia. That's the whole game, being real is how you get there. Your dream is not a phase, it's a guide to make you better. Adjusted to determining the weather and measure what you're gonna need to make it out of here the winner. And victory dance in the rain while them haters just stare. Alright, so that was just a warm-up. I think, you know what, it's more so, I feel like this session is more a rehearsal, more than anything. This isn't actually the beat that I use usually for those lyrics, but it's good to play around so that you can rap. So like certain lyrics don't become, like you don't memorize certain lyrics to just one beat. So let's say you're on a freestyle or someone wants you to rap over a beat, but you've done the reps on just one beat without lyrics. I feel that it can sometimes get confusing because you could do like freestyle rap that you've memorized, at home, but then ultimately do it on somebody else's beat, and because there's the differences of tempo, the differences of how it sounds, it can actually affect your projection and delivery of what you've already memorized, especially if you've only done it on one beat. So I think it's really important to always rap over heaps of different kind of sounds and things, because ultimately then you'll always kind of be perceived as professional. Alright, let's try again. Your vision has no plan B production. People making fallbacks, fall into that option. Gotta be direct or you'll get what's unwanted. That's just an effect for being half devoted. How can dreams ever come true with that motive? Wanna hit the finish line without staying focused. As just a car ending up being towed in. Has the wrong fuel, slowing down the motor. Got the wrong data, got the wrong potion. Got the wrong way of thinking leading you to burnout. Time to relearn now, to seize the right turnout. By going back to basics, knowing what you want and then face that. Fear that keeps you here instead of going all in to get there. Fear that keeps you here instead of going all in to get there. Yeah, so... Alright, so that's like the first beat that I've been working on. I think, you know what, I'm going to try out a different one. And see what comes up. I just needed to play... Hopefully this is the right one though. I don't know if this is all together. Alright, hold up. Okay, I'll try this out. It's not what I do, but who I am. That clearly makes a difference when wanting to be a man. Long to make a difference, but first I gotta tell myself. Change you to change somebody else. How can someone follow a leader that doesn't feel the power of his words affect on other people? A king is not a being leaning on his own kingdom, rather understanding his role to his allegiance. Rather being strong for his folks, that is his meaning. A deep-seated reason to see his bigger vision. Stay committed to the little voice inside him saying beat it. Bad voice up in your head, man, that's a demon creeping in to tell you be subjective to your feelings. Forget about the mission, position to make you being a steady state of faith, ensuring you're gonna win it. But don't get it twisted, it don't mean you can wing it. A future with no plans, a future that is regretting. The past already left, so stop this reminiscing of times when the clock tick-tocks away to heaven. The mud is not a reason to knock down what you're dreaming of. Fronting all your demons that hold the self-belief in you. Don't give up on anything, life is watching endlessly fight just for your legacy. Die hard as the energy. So let's make life a little legendary. Running out of my own time, feeling a little scary. Can I put my feet up now? I'm in the middle of the belly of the beast, looking for the key just to save these youngins. Tight. There we go. Lost breath there. That's a handful actually. I've been working on that one a lot. This is a good beat though for that, I feel. That's just my opinion though. Alright, I'll try out a few more words on this. There's more than meets the eye in this experience of life. The deeper interventions that unwind inside. Whatever the intention, it unfolds in time. No one can escape the truth that soon shines. Here to promote the essence of what I rhyme. Align with the silver lining to make us keep up the fight. Silent but alive, the brewing of this inner fire. Desires to be manifested for the next to be inspired. To think why is life the way that it is? And is there more for me if I dare to step outside the frame of what I believe is real? Just to see if my pains somehow lead to a cure. Yeah, personally I like this beat. I just started working on it this week. Really enjoy it. I love it. Whenever you can get like a vibe like that I feel, well, I don't know from my ears, but my ears are kind of like, I don't know man, sometimes I hear things that other people it just sounds so different to what everyone else says. So I don't know if I want to say, but I feel like that's mellow in my opinion. That's like a really, it's a beat, well I don't know about anyone else, but like it's a beat for me. I definitely drive to that and just listen to people, like listen to someone rap, you know what I mean? But yeah, those are the beats I've been working on lately. I was thinking about doing this every day just so I can get really comfortable with doing it live, and you know, the goal is to collect superfans from here, you know, collect people that can see eye to eye with what I rap and what I'm working on. And so yeah, you know, I'm like really looking forward to seeing where this all goes. I'm really enjoying it though. I love when I'm put on the spot, and you know, there's a different kind of energy that comes out when you're put on the spot. And I highly encourage any creative artist or anyone out there that's just, you know, kind of afraid to do things, you know, or expose themselves to, you know, the challenges of doing something on the spot. Like, I feel like you should do that because one, you'll either kill it, or two, you'll stuff it up and then you'll realize that it wasn't that big of a deal in the first place anyway. Like, you can't avoid failing. It's inevitable. Like, you are going to fail somewhere. So instead of being afraid of it, just go through it. You know, like, walk through the fire so that you can get to the other side and be a bit more fine-tuned in your craft and whatever it is. I mean, that's the whole point of life. It's the experience. It's the journey of, you know, developing your expression through the medium by which you choose to convey what you're about, you know. So anyway, that's me for today, you know. Thank you so much for anyone that is watching, and if you watch this later, thank you so much for your time and for allowing me this time to share with you something that I'm deeply passionate about. Thank you so much, and I will see you all in the next rehearsals. I've got to find a title for this, but the next live. There you go. All right, ciao. Okay, how do I turn this off?